For cases when we do not have a date dimension table already available, we do have another option. Actually, we have two options. We can generate a timetable in the data source. This is very similar to the top-down approach we saw earlier, where we specify a beginning date and an ending date, as well as the time periods that we want to include. We can specify a regular calendar or a fiscal calendar or various other styles of calendars that are useful for reporting purposes, and we provide a name, and we can select the option to generate a schema now. That way, when this gets created, it's the same result as our date top-down dimension, where we have attributes established in our dimension and we have a physical table that gets created, and it's our job to populate that schema. So the schema generation wizard will execute, and we can specify a data source view, and because it's a timetable, we can have the schema generation wizard automatically populate that timetable. Now there is another option here. Let's cancel this and remove this time dimension. We'll just right click here and select delete. And let's launch the wizard one more time. We have another option. Instead of the bottom up or top down approach, we have generate a timetable on the server. So again, we would provide the first and last day, first day of the week, as well as the time periods that we want to include. Everything looks identical here. We have the various calendars to include, and that would be it. The difference here is when we create this wizard, there will be no corresponding table created in our data source. All of the data that will be part of this particular dimension will be included only in the analysis services storage. So we can go ahead and deploy this project and look at the two results. We can see we have many attributes, and a hierarchy gets created automatically. Plus we see additional attributes associated with this time period. If we decide later that we need to enhance the time dimension with additional attributes, all we need to do is to drag and drop from this list over into this attributes pane.